Central Plaza waiting to get to Brussels and to Guadalupe. And they serve weekly there sometimes. If they give me money today, you can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Design Still and Lipstick and Some Love. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop INTAYIAFAY. And to my bank account numbers. I posted them on facebook.com/airbusstop. I had to deactivate my GoFundMe computer. I'm ready to pay for my cell phone service. Which is not like a huge deal, but I should have received money in like a long time. There's no penalty for everyone in my family. They stay in my home without my permission. They steal my vehicles. Are so disgusting. They're pathetic. They're like beating one up every day, causing starvation onto it. And wants children to be separated from one because one refuses to have sex with them. They're deplorable. Those people that they grow up around. It's the year 2025, and they don't adapt to manners. They have grow up around for the most part. They're deplorable. They're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. The cappuccino remains out of some assistance that are me. Not stealing money, they're getting loyal, we receive money, there's I am bored. Oh, he thinks I'm gonna go to a homeless shelter for life so I can't ever have sex with anyone. Crying that I didn't take him on a date. El tipo es un puerco ese Albert, Andrew, basura, asquerosidad. Son una asquerosidad. They violate rights. They're deplorable. It's the year 2025. Y esos tipos son unos brutos. Son unos brutos, dan un asco. Ellos no acquire knowledge ever. Y así que le dejo, no estoy por Jennifer Bonilla, que es una puerca asquerosa que se quedó en mi casa sin mi permiso. Y me roba mi dinero. Es un asco esa tipa. You're supposed to come here in self-defense. I didn't remember one. What else? There's my bank account number. El tipo fue una asquerosidad. Él se casó conmigo sin mi permiso. And then was angry the next day that I didn't ask him out on a date or that I didn't sleep with him that night. Times like 3. That was Es una basura y me lleva tratando de encontrarlo for 40 something years already. Ew. I want to read this later. Ew. They're so disgusting. They're embarrassing. They're so gross. He's stupid. I haven't talked to him in decades and I don't ever want to talk to him. Ew. Son lo peor. Son una basura, una asquerosidad. I don't ever want him near me. Da un asco, una basura. Is lazy and time waster. una basura, una asquerosidad. Son unos puercos asquerosos. They drugged me, they had people rape me decades ago. They're deplorable, these people. They're disgusting. They're so disrespectful towards Jaden. They're so disrespectful towards me. They're so disrespectful towards their mom. They're deplorable. They're disgusting. I don't ever want them here. They're trying to lure me in by keeping me poor to show me videos of. He thinks he's powerful that way. He's un fucking pendejo asqueroso que se casó conmigo in his head only, and then was mad the next day that I didn't take it. So he went on to hire illegal prostitutes the whole time. Era un puerco. Él se cree que porque vio eso en una telenovela de la tarde. Doesn't know that telenovelas are just for entertainment, not to copy what they do. Ew. They're disgusting. I'm seeking the death penalty for all of these people. They're deplorable. They're disgusting. Una gente tan puerca asquerosa. The year is 2025, gente. Y esta gente se comporta tan asqueroso. Full. He wants an invite into my bedroom. He went through with trafficking me into an apartment thinking that while my kids are away, I'm gonna invite him over. Ew. They're disgusting. They're wishful thinkers. Ew. I wasn't to have a heart attack or run into my dad's home. That's my dad's home. Ew. They're deplorable. Jennifer Bonilla goes confessing to people says, we're just trying to start a war. We want to see people running away from guns and see what that feels like. People say there's paintball for that. They're deplorable. They're so gross. They're disgusting. Todavía. Ew, esa tipo una puerta, una asquerosidad. Da asco, una basura. Ew. Oh, I'm gonna sue them because they traffic leeches. Evelyn de Jesus, Angela Jans, Katie Leon to stalk me. And I don't appreciate having those leeches in my home. Ew, ew, ew. So when I'm financially stable, I'm gonna sue him for trafficking people into my home for him to Photoshop himself in pictures, or to be like, baby, so what did you all do there today? El tipo es un puerco. Es un puerco, una basura. Es un asco. I don't ever want him near me again. Él se casó conmigo in his head. Then got mad the next morning and said I didn't spend the night with her. And she's my wife. So he went on to spend money on illegal hookers, asquerosidades. Oh, then he put them in my home with him, so I couldn't ever visit. That asco. Es una basura, un puerco asqueroso. He might as well have caca all over that penis. I don't ever want him. He's disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. For Well, you saw that telenovela? Porque he takes Jennifer Bonilla out instead of me and that illegal hookers. So girls, when I was 19, she said to me, oh, your husband takes me on the best dates and makes love to me. I'm like, that's not my husband. And he fakes being married to me just for status. He's so gross. He's so gross. It's just for status. Like he wanted and invited to my parents' home like it was Buckingham Castle. Like in writing and everything. Es un puerco asqueroso, una basura. Es una asquerosidad. Ew, a bigot, so gross. Un puerco, lo peor que hay en este planeta. I don't ever want him near me. Look at you almost know. I'm that bored. Anyways, my birthday's coming up soon. I read this yesterday. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who's attending the concert? I want to visit. I have nothing to do. It's on the 13th. Who's gifting me money? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It should be fun. It is. I was saying on you. What else? 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 I'm bored. These people spend how much money on campaigns and leeches como esta asquerosa don't get it still. They're deplorable. Esa tipa tan un asco. You can decapite Maria Luisa Rosa, you can decapite Jennifer Bonilla. They're disgusting. Estos tipos dan un asco. The UN spends so much money reminding people to behave well, and these people deplorable. They're disgusting. They're an embarrassing. They're an embarrassment. They're disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. How much more reminders do they need? Ew, it was even put in writing years before their birth. Ew, and they don't get it. They're deplorable for objecting that human rights exist. Ew. These are the worst guests at an orgy. They stalk one. They force one to marry them. Literally, I was at an orgy when I was 2 or 3 years old, and they continue to stalk me. They say that they're married to me when they are. I haven't even been out on a date with them. ever. Ew. They're deplorable. And then they appropriate themselves of one's vehicles and homes. And see, that's what she gets for not taking me out of it. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Es un puerco asqueroso. Ew. What else? I'm bored. What else? I'm bored. I think I already sent it to you. What else? Oh, the Dana post, I got my hair post. Isn't that where he took them yesterday? To celebrate that I don't have money. They're disgusting. They're like, are you done having kids? Are you done having kids? Are you done having kids? Are you done having your kids? Are you horny? Are you done having kids? Are you horny? Ew. They're disgusting. Anyways, the Dana post. De que estaba en Gran Marnier que estaba ayer. I'm not posting that today. Ew. He was possibly in Gran Marnier celebrating yesterday with people. I don't have a phone service now. I'm so, I guess, so-called an influencer. Gloria Mirza wasn't even on Instagram, to my knowledge. One can be an influencer and not have a phone. One chooses for oneself what services one wants with the money that one has. He wants to dictate, like, everyone needs to be having this to be cool. Es un bruto. He doesn't understand what be cool is. Es un asco, un puerco basura, asquerosidad. Él se cree que él dicta la tendencia, la moda y lo que la gente hace. Es un puerco basura. Dan un asco. What else? They want credit for having drugged me, raped me. They're that disgusting. They think they're powerful for doing that. They're stupid. So it didn't post. It didn't post again, I guess. Rem walked him that was he taking everyone that he knows to Gran Marnier yesterday to celebrate that I don't have money. And he may say, or people may say, ya eso lo hicimos en noviembre 2 cuando te botaron de tu apartamento. He may respond to them. They may be like, ya en Gran Marnier celebramos en noviembre 20 20, cuando te botaron del apartamento. They celebrate when a person loses their phone service or doesn't have any money and they think it's about to die. They're deplorable. They're extremists. They're very gross. Ew, ew, someone else. Anyways, I'm heading over to the store. What else? What else? Let's just get some money. What else? He thinks he's gonna traffic me going downtown. My visa doesn't expire until next year. And I'd like that place for the moment with tan. Anyways, you can decapitate debilidades porque se cree que el si eres sexy or no. He invades privacy just to get one. Ew, it's disgusting. He shows people females because I don't listen. Ew, ew, ew. Deplorable phone. Sige, back on the phone. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm hungry and I don't have money for food. What else? You can decapitate Andres Suarez because I am gonna run to my daddy's home for Andrew to rape me because I don't have no money and I want to San Antonio alone. El tipo puerco, you can decapitate Andres Suarez if that's his name. I don't give a fuck. Este tipo es un puerco, él se casó in his head como si fuera una novela and then woke up the next day mad that he sleep with me that night. Fool, so he's trying to kill me. He's embarrassing, girls. Ew, 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 ew. Ew, ew, ew. He thinks that marriage is the wedding topper. Ew, so then he's been giving himself the longest bachelor party with illegal prostitutes, una asquerosidad. With money that he steals from me, un puerco basura. I don't ever want him near me. Es una asquerosidad. Ew, 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 ew. Un puerco, eso no es freedom. Eso no es freedom. Se lo había dicho decades ago. Eso no es freedom. Eso no es single. I can do whatever I want. Es un tipo puerco y bruto asqueroso. With illegal prostitute complicándose la vida. Freedom means just being in an open relationship all the time, and even those people live together for a little bit. El tipo un puerco. Oh, I don't ever want him near me. What else? 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 They're deplorable. They're so gross. Who's gifting me money today? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Go, en lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art. Shop, INTAYIAFAY. I am tired shop. My GoFundMe campaign has been canceled for the moment. We're gonna have a working cell phone. But I posted on Facebook.com / AR Blue Sky, my bank account numbers. Who's gifting me money today? What else? 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 I miss dating with Kehlani. I would have visited dating Kehlani in Tampa next week. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. One person's watching, 0 like this one. I'm bored. Who's gifting me money? I need money for pounds. I'm getting my period soon. They want to know everything around me. So those people that I go around, they rape me in their dreams. So like, she's on her period. Should I lick her blood or not? Ew, they're embarrassing. These are people that are relatives of my parents that treat family like shit. They're that embarrassing, you know. They're deplorable, so gross. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. You can decapitate Liam Baker. I didn't want to meet him ever. I didn't want to see him in 2020 either. I don't care where he's put his penis at. I don't ever think about him. He's not my significant other, not a contender, never. Never was, never will be. Ill at saying that Zion wants him to have a woman. Fo, que asco, que tipo tan puerco, basura, has no game, is a rapist. Fo, si se cree que porque yo cuarentona. Humanitarian, me voy a casar con él porque his kid was a woman, wants him to have a woman. El tipo es un puerco. When it comes to basura, it's Liam Baker. Dan un asco. Ew. And then they fake relationships with Maritza Vargas Lorenzo, with Arlene Lorenzo, with David Lorenzo Suarez, trying to give the impression that they're all so hot, so desirable, and that you can't be them. Thank God you can't be them. What else? And they stalk people and they're after people's nudes and after people's vagina pictures. I purposely don't talk to any of them in private. They want to mock me that, David Ledesma raped you, David Ledesma raped you, Michael Norman raped you, I got your pussy picture. They think they're powerful, they're dumb. They're deplorable, they're the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. They thought they would get credits in the comments. So this rich person possibly. It's like, I need you all to teach people how to treat me in my social media. So I need you all to say, hey, great shoes, lovely family. I was there too at that restaurant that day. That's not fishing for compliments or being deceiving. Sometimes if they see that people fall off from the subject heard, they're like, I may need to, it's called, what is it, PR. I need to pay some people to get the vibe on my Instagram account back to what it was, compliments only, and not bickering or jealousy. What else? I'm hungry and I don't have money for food, and mostly everyone in my family origin wants me to die because I don't let them rape me. They're deplorable, and then they steal my money, and then they want to tell me que las cosas están malas. Ew, that's how they express that one doesn't rape them. They're just, that one doesn't let them rape one. Es que las cosas están malas. Ew, they're disgusting. They're so gross. Full. In the meantime, let's get to your money today. I need money for pounds. I think I'm getting my period soon. What else? I'm bored. Ooh. What else? In the meantime, I understand Grandma hoy celebrando todavía que yo no tengo dinero y así no se va a tener que casar conmigo. Y ojalá me muera para no tener que casarse conmigo. So, el tipo un bruto, I'm not even pursuing him. And he wants me dead so he doesn't marry me. Es un bruto asqueroso. They're deplorable. They're disgusting. Se dan más importancia de la que tienen. Ew, es un cuero asqueroso, basura. I don't ever want him near me. Da un asco. People call him asco, however, but it's deplorable. What else? They may have been reading my body language. Like, no, asco. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who's gifting me money today? Who is gifting me money today? What else? 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 They don't know how to gauge intelligence. They thought that I would talk to them every day if they got Jade and Kehlani separated from me. They're stupid. They're stupid. They're stupid. They thought they could have David Ledesma trap me into a marriage. They're worse than those little kids that I've heard pull their mother's shirt and says, or just pay attention to me while she's cooking, and it's like so imposing. And the mother has to be like, dude, I'm cooking. Dude, I'm cooking. I can't right now. So they're like, please consider us when your vagina is ready for sex. But only us, not everyone in the planet. Just us. Hello, just me. Hello. Well, then I'll kill you if you don't consider me. Ew, they're disgusting. I'd rather die, but I don't want to die. Ew, they're deplorable, those people that I grew up around. They're disgusting. They take hostages. Ew, they try for me to marry Ike Juan Manuel Delis. That bores me. They tried having Sarah working at Nordstrom so I don't report them to the police. Esa tipa, how many years did she spend working at Nordstrom? Para que yo no la reporte a la policía for stealing from me. Dan un asco. Dan un asco. Son una basura. Son una basura. She tried to take me hostage there, faking to be a best friend, to be in the know when I call the police. Dan un asco, they're deplorable. Ew, her and Amanda Lynn and that Jamie girl was so desperate. I took them out to pigs just as co-workers from Nordstrom. And as I was getting on my vehicle, they were running towards me, trying to grab me. I'm like, ew, I'm going to have to call the police on these people. Fool. To me, they were just, at the time, my Nordstrom co-workers who were creepy. Who were creepy. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. So you can decapitate Sarah Francis, you can decapitate Armando Lynn, whatever. Herrera. Here I go. How's the floor of your life? What else? And then she's coming up. Oh, yes. Whatever. I'm hungry. Can I get a ride to Brussels, please? I don't have any money. Thank you. What else? Who's 15 minutes ago? I think I'm going to my food today. Anyways, this video is ending soon.